guys, it's Miss Anzolo, and today we're going to be making some vegan mac and cheese. It's basically vegan. The only different thing I use is I use chicken stock instead of veggie stock, which you can substitute for. It literally doesn't make a difference. I'm not vegan, but I can't have dairy or, all the random like flour and everything that goes in a normal mac and cheese. So we're going to be making it my way with some nutritional yeast. We got some cashews. We got the works. So today I wanted to show you my famous mac and cheese, and I will be topping it with some sauteed mushrooms, which I usually do add beef to that also. It can be vegan so easily. I hope you guys enjoy. I'm happy to bring you guys along. My boyfriend's been begging me to make a video of my famous mac and cheese, and let's go make it. Alright, first we're going to start by cutting up 6 to 8 garlic cloves. And we only need to cut them into chunks so they cook faster and it brings out the flavor faster. We aren't mincing them or anything like that. And for the onion, it'll be the same idea. We're only cutting them into chunks because they will be blended. I should have said that about the garlics. They're gonna be blended. Now we're going to do 1 cup of raw cashews, and make sure they're raw. They will always say on the package if they're raw. So now we're going to do 1/3 cup of nutritional yeast. Gonna get a little bit messy. Ooh. There we go. It doesn't stop here. One more time. Making a mess. Luckily I had that there. It still made a mess, but whatever. Now 1 teaspoon of paprika. 1 teaspoon of chili flakes, and also I forgot to add a clip in of me adding salt, so add whatever salt you want. Now a tablespoon of onion powder, a big old teaspoon of garlic powder, we love garlic powder, 1/2 teaspoon of Italian seasoning, and 2 cups of chicken broth or veggie broth, sometimes beef broth, depends on how you're feeling, but I usually stick to chicken broth because I love chicken, but veggie broth can make this vegan. So now we're going to turn the stove to medium-high heat, usually around a 7. And then add a little bit of butter in, and then get the onions and garlic sauteing, get a little chard on them, and make sure you're mixing them frequently. I usually cook it for about 4 to 5 minutes, and make sure you're stirring it up and keeping an eye on it. While that's cooking, I'm starting my toppings, so I'm sauteing some mushrooms, and I will be adding beef also. Now we're bringing it back down to medium heat. We're going to add a tablespoon of water, and then we're going to cover it with the lid to give it a good steam. Now, hoping that everything's soft, we're going to bring the heat back up to high heat and add in the rest of our cashews and chicken broth. So now we're going to get it to a boil and let it cook for about 5 to 10 minutes until the cashews are soft. So now we're going to get 1/3 cup of rolled oats, and we're going to add them to a blender, and then make sure they're blended to a fine powder. Now after that's done, we'll get 1/3 cup of oat milk and add it right on into that blender. At this point, hoping everything's boiled up and all ready, we're going to add it right on into that blender and give it a good blend until it's super smooth. It might have a little bit of chunks because cashews will never be perfect, which is fine, but just do the best with what you got. Okay? Okay. And here I'm noticing I might need a little bit more oat milk and a little bit more broth, but that's okay. It's all to whatever consistency you like, which you see once I get the spoon in there. I like it like this. It's a little bit chunky, but extra protein, am I right? We're getting so close to the final product, so just getting our noodles prepped and ready, and here we go! Now it's supposed to feel You have to try it. It can't be biased.
I gotta try it?
You gotta try it. You don't get to. You have no choice.
You bought this from Superstore?
Yes.
Cover all 9,000 taste buds. Aerate it. Warm it up. Driving up that top note, that cream. Pure vanilla.
Mmm. That's so tasty.
What do you? So you love it?
Yeah, it just tastes like mac and cheese, just like a different version of it.
Want to make that sound you make when it's when you're stirring it. First bite for me. Cameron already had his first bite, but let's try it. Mmm. As usual, I nailed it. Isn't that right? Right, Cameron? Okay. But I did add normal beef into it, so you can add your vegan beef into it and it'll taste just as good. I always add beef into my mac and cheese because that's what my mommy used to do, or she still does it. I just can't eat it because it has dairy. But this tastes just as good, so we did great today. Alright guys, thank you for watching my video. Please make sure you like and subscribe. I'll be posting more videos about our oncoming trip coming up, and it's on the house. Keep change.